Let's talk about the episode. Let's talk about the episode. So we got a whole lot of Valentine's Day love going along. We got not so good Valentine's going on. Some sour, some bitter. But let's start from the top, shall we? Now, I wasn't gonna talk about Chloe and her dad and he being gay and basically the mama trying to change him or talk to Marlena trying to change him back straight or rewire him straight or whatever. I was gonna ignore all of that. But you know what's gonna make me talk about Chloe and her dad in this situation? Leo Stark. Now I thought we was done with him from the Sonny situation, from the Brady sister situation, from the April Fool situation. I thought I was done looking at Leo Stark. You know what? And I read the spoiler where they said he was coming back. But I didn't know he was gonna come back this soon. And I would have never suspected he was gonna come back as Chloe, little young thing. Now I see him coming back as, something else, trying to blackmail somebody else. But I realized that it makes sense. They said he was coming back. I think it was October, November last year, somewhere around there. They said he was coming back. Then with Chloe, dad announcing that he's gay, I said, days are up to no good again. And look who they paired him with. Can we leave him on the Young and the Restless, please? Can he go run behind Chloe like a sad little puppy? I like him over there, not here. Chloe, Dad, you about to go for a ride of your life. We know you out of the closet. You happy. You want to live your life now. You sure for to go on a roller coaster. You sure for to go on a roller coaster and you for to have a whole ride. You for to have the roller coaster and the ride in the whole theme park when Leo Stark get done with you. That man is fit to try to get you for every penny he can suck out of you, every dollar he can squeeze out of you, and every penny he can kiss out of you. He is gonna get you. Chloe and Brady tried to warn you about him. Oh, you didn't want to listen. I had my run-ins when I wasn't right. I did this and I did that and I did the same thing he basically did when it came to Sonny and Will and blackmailing. Your situation is not the same as his. Your situation is totally different than his. At least you are somebody. At least you did make something of yourself. You're a doctor, for crying out loud. All this thing do is run around here trying to find the next sack of dollar bills he can steal from somebody. So how are you and him the same person? Now I know you might say that, well, I can't judge him because I once did that before in my life, but buddy, did you not hear what Brady and Chloe told you about that thing you call yourself dating? And you still, okay. Chloe, you better go ahead and protect your dad assets. If your dad got any assets, you better make sure you protect them because he gonna end up stealing them with every kiss, with every caller, with every sex. He gonna clear your daddy out, Chloe. You better watch Leo because he is a shiesty one and he is a fish. And he will slip right on out your hands with all your money. Chloe, protect your dad. Since your dad don't think that he all that and he talking about some I changed and he believed it. Chloe, protect your dad. Because your dad finna go on the ride of his life. I don't know if he in the roller coasters or not, but trust me, he just not sitting down on the roller coaster. When that roller coaster get through going up and down on his behind, and when it flip him upside down and turn him inside out, he gonna want off that roller coaster. So Chloe, protect your dad at all costs. I know you mad at him right now. I know you pissed at him. Protect your dad at all costs. Leo is gonna take your daddy for the ride in his life. He's Leo Stark. You better watch your dad and protect your dad, Chloe. Trust me when I tell you. Leo is finna give your dad everything he want. He want excitement in his life. Oh, he finna get, he finna get everything he want and more out of life. Excitement, the thrill, going upside down, spinning around and around, twirling. He finna take him on. I'm telling you, that roller coaster gonna last. Well, the roller coaster lasts as long as Leo get what he want from you, and then he move on. Then the roller coaster automatically breaks down and leaves him upside down, wondering where did he go. Chloe, protect your dad at all costs. That's all I'm gonna say about that situation, though. But that daddy, he finna have the thrill of his life. He out of the closet. He gay now. And Leo finna clear him on out. He finna clear him on out. By the time he get through with your cash register and bringing up your prices, you'll be lucky if you have two pennies to rub together. So you sit right there and let him keep on fooling you that, oh, I changed. Oh, I'm not that person anymore. Oh, I'm the victim. Let him keep on fooling you, okay? Chloe, Dad, keep right on going. Now we got to talk about this trip, Chanel and Allie situation. First off, you know me and the devil do not get along. However, Allie, you've been lying to this boy for months. I'm surprised and shocked that if Johnny wouldn't have told this man what was going on behind his back, you would have had the balls sooner or later to tell this man that you cheated on him with Chanel. So you know what? I don't even much like the devil. I hate this. I hate those scenes what they show with him. But you know what? He actually did me and everybody else a favor exposing Allie. She like to call her brother all those. No, he's a user. He's an abuser. He just gonna use you to get what he want. Then he gonna dump you. Allie, remember all that stuff you to talk about your brother. Now what makes you so different than your brother? Not only did you sleep with Chanel, you kept this secret for months. Valentine's Day come, this man and did all this for you and finna propose to you. You don't know what you gonna do, but then you say yes anyway. So if Chanel and Johnny wouldn't have walked up there, you wouldn't have still told this man that you had an affair on him months ago. But we gonna blame it all on Johnny, right? It's not Allie's fault that she decided to sleep with Chanel. They've been kissing friends for how long now? You should have known the steps was gonna come in sooner or later. I told you from the jump, Trip, and I'm gonna continue to tell you from the jump. Charlie, even though he did do that stuff to Allie, and he ended up dying the way he died and left you with a baby, didn't I tell you Charlie might be a memory in her head? But trust me, the threat is alive and breathing around your girlfriend. Didn't I tell you Chanel was gonna be your biggest problem, not Charlie? Yeah, she gonna have dreams about Charlie. Yes, she gonna have, a couple of nightmares here and there. Yes, she gonna have, those thoughts of what happened and what happened to her, thoughts of what happened to her and her being raped. Who would forget about those things? But I told you from the jump, your biggest threat was Chanel. And look what happened. Not only has she been kissing this girl how many times, now she finally had sex with her, and you had to find out from the devil himself using Johnny's body and Johnny's mouth to tell you what your girlfriend couldn't tell you before you proposed to her. So you know what? We're not gonna blame Johnny. We're gonna blame you, Allie, because you can keep your legs closed. You can keep your list to yourself other than Trip. So we're not gonna blame Johnny. We're gonna blame you. Because you had the choice. Yes, you got feelings for that girl. Okay, I understand all that. She your friend. You love her. You might love her more than a friend. But to sleep with that girl and be rolling around in the bed like that with Trip, you was just doing too much then and from the jump. You was doing too much from the jump. And I told Trip that Chanel was his biggest threat, not Charlie. But okay, I'm going to quit patting myself on the back for that one. But Chanel, Don't blame Johnny for none of this, the devil for none of this. This is all on you because you decided to have sex with that girl. You decided to roll around on that bed and kiss that girl and all that. You decided to get caught by Chanel's mother, Paulina. You decided to take it farther than the kisses y'all been doing at each other. You decided to take it there. So don't be too mad at yourself and don't be too mad at Johnny for telling on your behind, which you should have had the balls to tell the man the truth these couple of months that passed that you didn't have the balls to. Somebody had to tell him. You got this man in the dark thinking he ain't got him a good woman. Like Roman said, you basically the best man she done met, and God knows when. That's why Roman was so easy to let you to give you permission to propose to her and go ahead and propose to her. Cause basically out of all the men's, and well, we don't know all the men Allie been dating, but according to the Roman, you the best one that came around so far. So we got to run with that, I guess. So she screwed that up herself. Why are we blaming why are we blaming Johnny for this again? When Allie, the one that was rolling around in the bed with Chanel, kissing on Chanel, how's this Johnny fault? So it's Johnny fault because he told. Oh, okay. So we're gonna tell on the messenger. Oh, okay. We not gonna, it's okay and fine to keep that man in the dark for months until finally somebody exposed her for the fraud she was. But we gonna shoot the messenger because the messenger shouldn't have opened his mouth and ruined that great proposal moment for Allie. So it's okay. So it's the messenger fault, not Allie fault for opening her. Oh, okay. Got it. And Chanel, Johnny is right. You're not going to get anything from him. If you know anything about the Damaras, which you don't, or your mother don't know, like Johnny, the devil is telling you, his parents are loaded. He is not. He inherits the money from his parents. That don't make him rich. That make his parents rich. So whatever you and Paulina thinking that y'all won't get from the Damaras, good luck with that. Literally, good luck with that. Cause you ain't gonna get nothing and your mom ain't gonna get nothing. So I can't wait for the showdown. And Chanel, he looked up with Gabby. He was just trying to use you for sex for Valentine's Day. Like he said, he a horny little devil and he wanted some. So, unfortunately for you, he picked you. What happened to run into you and said, oh, well, you are doomed. Even though the devil just run around causing mayhem and havoc, he said you are doomed because he was bored and he was horny. So yeah, he don't want to talk about the divorce decree and all. He don't want to talk about that. He wanted to get into your penis and lucky for you, all that happened. Well, basically, he saved you by exposing Allie and you, which made you pissed at him and saved you the embarrassment because he was going to sleep with you. He was going to use them same charms that he was using on Gabby on you. So he kind of saved you the embarrassment because you want to give this man a second chance, even though you shouldn't have been talking to him at all, like Paulina said. You still should be pissed enough to say, F you ain't going on about your business. Besides, you want to give him a second chance and talk and chat. Besides telling him F you and going the other direction. So he basically saved you by exposing you and Allie. I hope you realize that. Because he don't want to talk to you. He don't want to chat. When Gabby told him that's not going to happen, basically he was horny and he's the devil and he was basically looking for his next screw and a turn at the knob. And unfortunately for you, you was his turn of the knob he was looking for. He didn't get to do it with you, so he caused a little trouble. Paulina and Tiara, RT, or whatever that man, that Lonnie daddy name is. Paulina, I'm not going to give you too much because you caught yourself. So I ain't going to give you too much. I'm glad you caught yourself and realized what a dummy you sound like. You basically telling this man there's no chance of forgiveness. There's no chance of, me accepting your apology. You can say you sorry, all that, for beating me, abusing me, and all that. You can say you sorry. And I'm glad you caught yourself and realized that you telling this man there's no chance for to have Lonnie in his future, or for you to forgive him. I'm glad you realized in those flashbacks caught you in your tracks and realized and told you the same way you telling him no. Let's not forget about, like that man said, prize time, the flowers. You was always in Lonnie's face. Lonnie didn't want nothing to do with you, but Lonnie somehow, you know, started to deal with you a little more. And then when y'all went to that Chanel engagement party, she happened to save you from that chandelier falling on top of your head or knocking you know what out of you. So that kind of, helped you, kind of. Even though Chanel was even though Lonnie was getting used to you already because she knew you weren't going to go anywhere, and she kind of gave you more than one, two chances, two, three chances already. So, yeah, the same way you telling this man no chance in hell, and he ain't going to be able to do this, and he ain't going to be around Lonnie if he hurt Lonnie. You telling him this, but Abe gave you a second chance. Lonnie gave you a second chance. They gave you another chance after that. They both gave you several chances. Two, in fact. Three, in fact, I might. Two or three. How you gonna tell this man that same thing when basically they took faith in you and gave you another chance? I'm glad you caught yourself. Cause I was getting ready to eat you alive on this video if you would have tried me and tried to be a hypocrite in front of that man's face, knowing that you didn't got chances. They should have never forgave you for what you did the prize to try to do to the Horton Town Square. Then on top of it, they should have never forgave you for lying to Abe about Lonnie being his daddy, knowing that that man didn't have no type of DNA connected to Lonnie. So I'm trying to sit here and figure out, and I kept on listening. I was waiting for you to catch yourself. I was looking at it and I'm like, okay, you keep on telling this man there's no chance. It would never work. All this, there's no second chance. You better quit closing the door in this man's face when Lonnie and Abe could have did that to you. And Eli, what's the woman name? Julie, all them could have closed the door in your face, but they didn't. They kind of gave you a second chance to redeem yourself. And I'm trying to figure out why you won't give that man a chance to redeem himself. Like I said, he might be pulling your leg, but I think he changed from the abusive man, from the abusive man. But I think there's still some darkness to him. But I think he really is sorry for the way he treated you, beating you, abusing you. I think he really is sorry for that. I really think he is. Um, about using old ladies and swindling them out there all made money. Like he tried to swindle them, talked about swindling Marlena for he could do the movie. Yeah, I believe he still got that past back there in him. But as for the way he treated you, I really think he's sincere about that. I might be wrong, but I think he feel remorse for that. I think he did actually go get counseling. Like, if he didn't, you'll be able to tell. But from his demeanor and the way he talks and the way he speaks, I think he really is sorry for all that. And I think he really do want to get the no lining. So, while you throwing that man out and breaking that man flowers, and I'm glad you caught yourself and realized that, let me stop being a hypocrite and shut up. And if that man want a relationship with Lonnie, I can't stop him. They both grown. He said I was wondering when you was gonna catch on. Like I said, I was getting ready to eat you alive on this video, but I'm glad you found it and called on and say, wait, I'm telling this man that, but I got chances. So I'm glad you finally caught yourself and realized the same thing you telling this man. Do you know how many people didn't like you after the price time incident? How you try to change them people whole historic Times Square to what you want to change it to? Not to mention Lonnie not being Abe's daughter and how many people that actually heard it. So I'm just glad you caught yourself, Paulina, and I ain't gonna give you too much. Gabby, keep right on hanging around the devil. Talking about so when you get what you want from him, you ain't got to deal with him no more. The devil is working you and he is riding your back and he is not going to get off your back. You know what? At this point, I'm sick of you with the mayor and the CEO and the Titan, the CEO trying to run somebody else's company. At this point, I'm so tired of hearing that and mentioning that and you trying to run somebody else's company at this point. I want the devil to ride your back all the way. All the way. I want him to drive you crazy like Abigail done gone crazy. I want your mind in California somewhere, maybe Chicago or Canada somewhere where you here but your mind way over there. I want that to happen to you. Maybe that'll calm you down for a change. So, Gabby, if he do end up getting what he want out of you, sex or whatever, and he end up using you like you trying to use him, whatever he do to you, I'm going to enjoy it because I'm sick of you, Gabby. I'm sick of you and that word CEO and trying to run somebody else's company that's not your company. I am tired of it. I am sick of it. And so if the devil want to ride your back, I hope he got hot flames on and riding it good. That's all I got to say about Gabby at this moment because I'm sick of you, Gabby. I'm sick of you. Jake, the devil is playing around with you and Johnny is playing behind your back. I'm glad you caught on and realized that something strange here, something not off. And until you show Gabby proof, she's not going to believe that because she's still in her mind. Johnny told her already, and Johnny played as you to talk to Maggie, talking about the deal behind your back with Maggie and Victor. As of now, she think you're playing her, trying to take Demara and Titan away from her, and Stephen shares from her, so she's not gonna trust you at this moment. So Jake, just keep on fighting. You almost got it. You almost got it. Just like Ben and Sierra thinking and talking about it and realizing that, the devil might not be gone. He might not be in Marlena, but he might be in Johnny. I'm glad Ben and Sierra is catching on to the devil. I'm glad they realized that it was something off with their cross that they keep on turning upside down. I'm glad they putting their heads together, and I'm glad they realizing some stuff is going off and something going on here. And it all happened with the same thing with Marlena when the devil is inside her. So now it's in Johnny. So I'm glad somebody catching on at this point. Like I'm glad at this point. Kristen, your world is falling apart, sweetheart. Why you got Sarah mine in Chicago and she up there in that private island somewheres. Chad then found Abigail and post Sarah. That's all I can say is post Sarah. Whatever Dr. Ross secret formula or happy juice, whatever happy juice that is, that must be some good stuff to have Sarah mine all the way in Chicago. She having an out of body moment right now, where she in Salem or wherever Kristen in. Well, no, her legs in Salem. Her legs in Salem. She where Kristen got her all this at, and her mind somewhere in Chicago or somewhere. That's basically what's going on right now. Whatever happy juice that is, that's some good stuff. Because Sarah thinking she Renee, Andre come walking in that place and she ran to Andre like Andre was her husband. I'm like, this is gonna get good. So it's about to go down. So, Kristen, your world is falling apart, and yes, you did hear voices. So, I hope you prepare for what's coming to you next, and we're gonna see how you gonna escape this one, and we're gonna see if you're gonna run back to that convent where you think you safe at, but you're not really safe. And Lord, she didn't poison Steve and Caleb. Just when they thought they could trust her just a little bit, you can't trust her. I think I would have been more safe for drinking the champagne if I would have been y'all, because y'all actually saw her pop the cork from the champagne. So if I would have been y'all, I probably would have drunk the champagne, not eat the food. Like you told Kayla when y'all first got there and Kayla made that food, and I mean Kristen made that food and Kayla wanted to eat it and you told her no, don't eat that, it might be poison, but then you don't care all of a sudden and then find out she did poison you. So I'm just saying, me, I would have ate this, I would have drunk the champagne and been married and let my stomach do what it got to do. I would have just took the champagne. That's all I'm going to say. But anyways, though, y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all night, and I'll catch y'all later. Bye.